random question. You've had to have discussed this. Let's say you guys got divorced. What would happen to the business?
Oh, I don't think either one of us would be like super.
Like if you guys had to pen that or talk about that.
I mean, I don't think we've ever really talked about getting divorced. We've talked about if somebody died. We talk about, I mean, I'm pretty morbid, so I think about that kind of stuff a lot.
Are you morbid by nature?
Kind of.
Yeah. Do you like
I'm kind of
Tarantino movies and stuff like that?
No, I'm more
Okay.
of like a doomsday anxiety person.
Got
not like
it.
I
So when
enjoy thinking about that. I'm more of like a doomsday
When
person.
2020 hit, did that fuck with you bad?
Like
the pandemic and the idea of a bunch of people dying and no one knowing? Okay.
At first, I was pregnant, so that didn't help. No, I mean, I was always pretty confident in our immune systems and things like that, and we weren't hearing of like people that we actually know that it was affecting so much and everything. I was more super panicky about that. If I had to deliver in a hospital, because our plan was to do the home birth, that he wouldn't be able to come, that they would take my baby away from me, like all these stories that you were hearing, you know. But no, the actual like thinking there was going to be like zombies walking around and stuff like that. I don't think we ever took it to that level.
Yeah, go ahead.
I would just a lot of communication, and think we'd have to push through this. There's just so many people that have committed to
rely on
parking,
this.
rely on this at this point.
But I don't think it would be, if we got a divorce, it wouldn't be possible for us to continue to run it together. I wouldn't be able to do that.
It'd be a difficult situation for sure. So,
because I've seen there was one couple, it was like Chris and Heidi Powell. They have it's a similar idea to ours, and they got divorced recently, and they've been trying to do it together still, and I just don't. There's no way.
Yeah.
Like if he was like dating chicks and bringing them to the freaking meetups and stuff like that. No, I mean I would
some
like
new
something
girlfriend
on
has a
fire.
street parking tattoo on her calf or tramp stamp.
There'd have to be a level of respect and probably a step back of one or the other for sure.
Yeah.
Just out of respect for sure. Yeah, I think out of respect.
Yeah. I mean, because it's so are you guys on paper business partners 50-50? How does that look?
I think I have like 51-49, right?
Yeah, Miranda's 51-49.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Just because she's the mother creator of it for sure, you know, and she's put way too much into it, and you know, and I think when it came down to signing that, that was not hard for me. Like, no, it's like there's no pride or ego here. Like, here, like you take this. That way, it's, you know, it's like another baby of hers as well, you know. And,
I don't know that I would. I know that I wouldn't want to do it without him, though. It's like almost like living in the same house. Like you gotta like.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's our thing together, and it's like.
I think that's reassuring, though, from a relationship standpoint. When you can have those conversations and it's not uber, like, it makes me feel weird. I don't want to talk about that. It's like when you feel super comfortable with somebody and it's like, that's the last thing I could ever fathom happening. Mm. You know, talking about it almost seems like, well, what if we won the lottery? Like, it's just kind of like one of those like things that it's never going to happen, and like having the conversation. And you mentioned earlier one of the things in counseling, and I found this similarly, like being able to have the hard conversations. Like typically I would just want to shut down hard conversations. I'm like, hey, I've had a rough day today. I'm not in the headspace for that right now. Let's do this tomorrow. And then I'd push it off again and push it off. And it was eventually like, no, let's just sit down and hammer it out.